Update coming in from South Kashmir's Anantnag, where an encounter is on in day 3 now. The search operation has resumed in Kokernag forest for hiding the terrorists who attacked the army officers, and 3 blasts have been heard from the encounter area early in the morning. So on one side, look at what the Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir police force faces. This is the treacherous terrain. This is the forest area where there are hillocks and cliffs. This is Anantnag, this is the Kokernag area, and in this terrain, to be able to fight terrorists who clearly are able to find some location to hide. But they've now been surrounded, and with the terrorists surrounded, the Indian Armed Forces will be sending us an update shortly. They will avenge the death of 3 senior officers of Jammu and Kashmir Police and the Indian Army, the company commander, the base commander. On your screens, you're looking at the mortal remains, the final walk for Major Ashish. This was a new house that was built for the family. The Greh Pravesh of this house was barely about a week from now. He was brought here and then he will be taken to the native village in Haryana. Meanwhile, there is encounter, as you can see, bullet shots can be heard. Blasts were heard just about a short while ago because the encounter is still on. This is not something that the forces are going to let go of very easily. Ashraf Wani joins me from Srinagar, giving us the details. Ashraf, the work is still on. On one side, of course, the families are grieving with the loss. The soldiers who are grieving the loss of their brothers as well are back on duty, are back at the job to ensure that they get the terrorists as soon as possible. What is the update that you can share with us right now coming in from Kokernag?
Pooja, an unfortunate news came early in the morning when one of the soldiers who got injured on Wednesday when first early the terrorists attacked the army and police party. In that firing, 4 Jawans got injuries. One of them has come in army hospital today morning. So the death toll mounting to 4, 3 officers and a soldier. But meanwhile, the security forces, army and police has made it clear that the group of terrorists believe 2 to 3, 2 of them foreigners from Pakistan. One is a local, Zubair Khan, who is hiding in that particular area, a hideout which has been made there. That information is with security forces. But as you mentioned about the terrain, the cliffs, the hilly area, the dense forests, that is giving some kind of a hiding space for the terrorists there. And security forces in the army does not want any kind of further injuries or casualties. That is why the time is being taken to comb out those terrorists from that particular forest patch. Early in the morning, once again, after the night search operation resumed in the area. As you said, some blasts were heard early in the morning from the area. It was not clear whether it is a clearing operation by the army where they are using the grenades, or it is any kind of ID which was detected or diffused. It is the final ambush on the terrorist hideout in forest. Army will update as the operation is in process, and probably it is believed that today itself this operation should conclude by the elimination of these 3 terrorists hiding in the Kokernag forest.
For the viewer watching who may not really understand that area of South Kashmir, of Kokernag, of Anantnag, do tell us, because this is full of mountains, hillocks, forest areas. It's not an easy terrain at all to operate in.
Yeah, basically, there are 2 hilly sites in the Kashmir Valley. The Pir Panchal, which runs all the way from Poonch, Rajouri to Shopian, and then finally ends in the Gulmarg and other parts of Kupwara district. It is on the Kashmir Valley side of the Pir Panchal, this area, because we have seen after 2019, particularly after the formation of terror group TRF, the terrorists mostly operate from the hideouts in the dense forested area because they are not able to find any kind of hiding space in the habitats, in the residential areas, in the towns and cities as earlier they were using and supposing to do. But now this strategy has been changed because the flow of information about their movements does not get easily leaked or available with the security agencies. That is why this new tactic is being adopted by the terrorists. In Kokernag area, these forests are not newly used as hideouts by the terrorists. Earlier also, in 2016, Burhan Wani, who was the poster boy of then terrorists in the Kashmir Valley, was killed in same area in an encounter with the same Rashtriya Rifles of 19 RR.